People, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Oh, man. Sorry about that. I'm just now getting in. I am going to be doing some, not really. I'm still going through this crap, really? Seriously? Anyway. Just getting in. We're going to be talking about a few things real quick, real fast. I am looking for new meters because our meters right there we have on the floor is not going to be sufficient anymore with the new FLE technology. So first things first, my name is Kenneth Burr. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, which pretty soon that's going to be changed into the new company's name, and the website's going to be updated for the new technology. And with the Imperior Gunmetal Crystal Edge technology screens, which I really got to stop saying that because the Imperior is going to be on one site, and we're going to use the Crystal Edge site as an information site on our technology. Anyway, so let's talk about the new meters. So meters we can't use them because again, they won't register outside because one of the technologies we're using is an FLE technology, which later on we'll tell you exactly what FLE stands for. But right now it's abbreviated. As a matter of fact, there's another abbreviation which is actually FLE-VT, which we can't tell you what that stands for either. But anyway, yeah, this is on the Facebook page showing people how to use a $60 projector with our technology to achieve a massive 150-inch screen, and yeah, all that good stuff in a fully lit environment without it washing it or fading. I'm looking for a high-end lux meter. So basically, we did a little flooding on YouTube because this really shouldn't be playing. We did a little flooding on YouTube to basically get ready for pages. We're doing fan pages to set up for the FLE technology. And I had some stuff I had to basically upload on YouTube. Because sometimes the media players for the website works much better with YouTube than with Facebook. And that's why you'll see videos flood from time to time. You see a bunch of videos pop up because we need them for other things. But anyway, pretty soon we're going to be showing off some of the FLE technology, and some of that is going to be embedded in our Cyberpunk Gaming Garage blackout cloths, which I can't wait. I'm going to get one of those probably next week. But anyway, that will be available anytime soon. Or not anytime soon, until we finish some paperwork. But anyway, I got to go over here because, again, as I said before, the technology we're working on can absorb sunlight. It can take a direct hit from sunlight. And with it taking a direct hit from sunlight, the only purpose of good with that would be the ADTECH technology, because we can have that in windows and people can advertise and sunlight can push through the windows. Don't worry about their advertising washing out or fading. I'm killing time here right now, people, and also getting some work done because pretty soon I got to meet up with family. But anyway, let's go over here, probably around 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. No, we're leaving at 10 because I got Taco with me. I can drop Taco off because I got to go do something real quick. All right, so I'm looking for, and also too, what I put down at 100,000, I'm pretty sure that number has to be higher than that for direct sunlight. But I guess sunlight kind of weakens as it actually enters the Earth's atmosphere. Let's see. Lux reading for outside direct sunlight. Yeah, it is. So basically, our screens, because they can basically take a direct hit from sunlight and still produce an image, a sharp image. That means, and I just came off ABS forms because I had to go over there and put down my new tag over there, showing off the new technology we're working on. Now, the FLE technology has multiple capabilities. We can use it for ADTECH technology. It can be used for floor technology, ceiling technology. We can use it for all sorts of things. Now, mind, the screens have to have ability for that technology to work. It has to have the ability for light to be able to transfer through the screen. So light has to feed back and forth through it. Even if you're in a dark environment, people get the time, what if you're in the dark? You're literally in the dark. There's constant light in the dark. The only way you're getting no light in the dark is you're sitting literally in a black hole. That would be the only way that you wouldn't be able to do that. You have light in the environment. You'd be in a black hole. Even the projector itself wouldn't be usable due to the fact that, again, black holes draw on all light. But anyway, with the FLE technology, that technology will work with our rear projection technology. Screens that will have a somewhat rear projection, because we just need to have something. It might not be all the way rear projection. They need to have some kind of transfer in there, so that way that the energy can channel back and forth. So that technology, we have some screens that are going to be rear, some things are not going to be rear, but even though you can see an image push a little bit through, that's because it's needed to get that light transfer to activate. Um, Other ones like the screen paints, which are going to have something called superior ambient light rejection, which we may change that also too. Once we get some more testing on that product, the AR name rejection might be changed to something else, another abbreviation that we want to use to name our own ambient light rejection. And I got this a few times when we posted the FLE technology. I get it all the time. I love you naysayers so much. I really do. We get that. You can't name your own gain. Yes, you can. If you can basically back it up, you can. If you can back up your gain, yes, you can. Elite did it. Elite has something called ceiling light rejection technology, something they designed, where it basically kind of reflects the light coming off the ceiling. It's a way they talk about it. But anyway, I think it's a CRT or ceiling light rejection. Let me see it right here real quick. It's for ultra short throw. Let me see. Elite screen ceiling light rejection. So let me see. Ceiling light rejection. Here it is. CLR. So CLR, ceiling light rejection, which I said that before. So Elite has their own form of ceiling light rejection technology right there. And we are engineering our own form of gain called FLE, which no one knows what it means because we haven't told anybody, because that's all a secret. But anyway, that technology, and it actually runs through a lot of our technology. And again, as I told you before, the biggest mistake that we would have made was if we had coded that technology, which at the time was called the mist, onto that storefront window. Yeah, that would have been a huge chunk of our 2024 technology sitting right over there. And this stuff is extremely good. Actually, I'm working on designing a 100% technology already, so we're going to have it completed. But at 60%, that technology is able to absorb and eat sunlight. So as you can see by here, by true facts here, that direct sunlight is between 32,000 and 100,000, which means the normal traditional projection screen can't go near this. It won't register at all. It'll wash out. What I'm curious to know is how much of the TV technology can take this on. Because again, if the screen is 100% transparent, yeah, it can eat it with no problem, because light can transfer through it. But I want to check that out and see how that would react. But anyway, we got some more testing doing this technology. But so far, from what we see in our testing, yeah, it can absorb sunlight. We need meters for this. So we don't have meters for this at all. This is why the screen, when we had it inside and we had the projector settings all the way down to the bottom, had it in eco mode, had it beyond factory settings. This is why the screen was generating such an extremely high level, because again, they have an insane amount of gain attached to them. So we need a meter for outside sunlight. Meter measurements for outside sunlight, but this is what we have to use, because our meters won't pick up on this thing at all, period. And in the environments, because the screens can basically take in tons of sunlight, the environments they can be set in, there's no such thing as an ambient light controlled environment around this technology. So let me see. Light meter. Yeah, but do we have a sunlight meter? I need a sunlight meter. All right, we'll just cough up money for this. I hope this thing does work in direct sunlight, because I'm really ticked off if it doesn't. Let's see. It's a meter, handheld, ambient light temperature. Oh, okay. This should do it. This meter reads around 200,000 lux. It'll read it. So the sun is actually 100,000. So this should pick up outside with no problem. So that's where we have to buy. We have to buy those meters. So as for the traditional ambient light rejection, the ALR, yeah, this new stuff that we have would put that stuff to shame. An ALR screen can't go out in the sun. It won't register. Technology we have can absorb sunlight. So now we have to have special meters for this particular screens, because they basically are able to absorb in 10 times more light than your everyday traditional screen. This is why I explained at the end of the day, we really don't have to do side-by-sides and all that stuff. We can just take you outside, put you in the same element that an FLE can stand in, and your screens will wash out, because majority of all the demonstrations I've seen on YouTube from research, you guys have to be in ambient light controlled environments. There is no way in the world you would survive that environment. And let alone you don't even survive the environments we have over here or any other place we do demonstrations in, because we don't use controlled environments. So you won't register. So this is the kind of meter we have to pick up. So yeah, that would be about it right there for us. So this is not going to be a long video, because I'm pretty sure all y'all have things to do. I got to be out in a few minutes. Like I said, I got family. I got to pop down there real quick. Oh, he's got to shave. Taco's got to get his bow tie put on him, because he's going to look all dressed to impress. Where is that cat anyway? So he's going to get his bow tie on him and then get out the door real quick. So yeah, I keep 2 sets of clippers. I got clippers here. I got clippers in actually I got clippers in 4 different places, just in case if I need to shave in an area. I got clippers at my sister's house. I got change of clothing and everything over in different places, just in case something happens, which did happen one time. I went out to get something to eat, had a white tee on, and it got damaged. Of course, something spilled on it. And I always keep a backup t-shirt on me, or I keep a backup at my sister's place, which isn't that far from where we're at. So I go over there, get the backup t-shirt, come back. So I always keep a backup somewhere, especially when it comes to stuff that I'm going to need on a regular basis. I just have it laying around other people's places. So if I have to go back and get it, I can go back and get it. All right, so let's see. Yeah, 200. This is going to work perfectly. So yeah, for what we need. And let me see. Accurate. So I wonder what kind of light you would need for 200. The stage lights would have that. Would pick up on that. Yeah. Right. Okay. Set designed for factories, offices. What freaking home would be using that kind of light to begin with? So I wonder if anyone has one of these outside walking around. This is what I had right here. Now this is Doctometer. Doctometer is not going to work for us anymore. We can't use it. So we're going to retire Doctometer. Oh, wait a minute. Does this thing do what I think it does? Oh, this thing does something interesting. So, this meter can also read how much light is actually projecting off an object. Wow. All right. That's something we need to definitely invest in. This is definitely worth the time. Now, also too, as I said before, I am going to be putting in an order for a screen paint maker by the name of Parte Products. Parte PSP Products. And the reason why is we're putting in an order for that because I've already tested the other guy's stuff. We've had his stuff here. We tested it. We've had it. We unboxed it. Yeah, we know exactly what it is. And through his demonstrations, we were able to see, he actually proved himself what they were. So, yeah, we know what that stuff is. But the other stuff, I've never had it here for testing. We've never had it here for testing. So, I am curious about this product. I've only seen from what I've seen from other people, or actually one person, we saw testing it, and their screen did not come out the same way, the color that was in the can, even after the person visually shook it up. Yeah, it just didn't come out the way it was supposed to. So with that being said, I'm interested in getting my hands on some of that black. The gray, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found at all. It was supposed to be out in November. No, it's supposed to be out in October, but the product's out in November. See, the thing about it is, in order for me to really talk about this product, I'm gonna have to test it. I gotta get my hands on it. So the Parte product, yeah, we're gonna be ordering it. No point in me ordering it. As I said before, my order will be canceled. I've done this already. I put in 7 orders for this product way back when it first came out. All our money was transferred back to our account. You couldn't ship us out the product. So I am going to get somebody else to order for me so I can get it down here for testing. Because one of the things I'm interested about is how does the screen paint doesn't register on ultra short throw. That would not be a problem at all, period, for that screen. I don't understand that. And also too, basically the test was black versus black, because there's no test like that done at all, period, on the product. Actually, there's not really any test. There's no testing at all done on the product. So that's something I want to see. I want to get a look at this stuff and see what this stuff is. He said basically it was a product that was, he made claim that the product was not over the counter. You know, I have a friend of mine who basically his job is to break down stuff. So that's what he does. He does analyze, I can't think of the word for it, but anyway, he breaks down stuff. So I can send a sample of this to him and see if any of this stuff was basically not over the counter. I guarantee that everything is in there is over the counter. So you can't say that, because that's a lie. And another problem you're going to have by making statements that you're developing a raw chemical without any, who did the testing on it? Who did the safety material data codes, or this, who did the testing on these chemicals? So that's why it's easier to get products that are water-based when you're making your screen paints, and get something that is over the counter, because this is a product that's actually been tested, than saying that this product is not over the counter and we just made all this stuff from scratch. This will get you in a ton of trouble, especially with zoning. It'll get you in a ton of trouble, because you can't say that at all, period. Because that means you have an untested, especially if you're shipping this stuff through the mail, you have an untested, unstable product that could have all kinds of issues with heat. It can have issues with cold. It can have issues with a lot of things, a lot of problems. So really can't go around making those statements. This product is over the counter. There's no way in the world he would have to have a massive science lab and chemical factory, and it'd be zoning, and it'd be all kinds of stuff, special trash cans and way of stuff. No. No way in the world. No way in the world. Ain't even possible. That stuff is over the counter. He just mentioned one of the items as being Sherman-Williams, so yeah. But anyway, this machine right here has the ability to be able to read how much light again comes off of a screen. So this comes in interesting in 2 different ways. Sorry about that, I'm looking at something here. So he said that in his demonstrations, I've had this one already. He said in his demonstrations, he said that his product can produce 2 different gains depending on how you paint the screen. And I definitely do want to test that theory. It's fine for the price. So to show how much light, this has a gain gun attached to it. This would show how much light is physically coming off the screen. So you said 0.8, and the other one, those are the approximate gain settings you said that would come off there. And I wonder if this machine will read it, if we'll see 2 gains on that. This is what I mean by you can't go in and make fake specification sheets. But anyway, we're going to be looking for a meter for ours, which I haven't figured out which one we want. I like this one. This one's actually pretty good. But the other one has the 200 lux, which we definitely, I might just get 2 of them, because we're going to need 2 of these. Ooh, does it not? This one does it too? Lux meter measures. Ooh. Ooh. So this thing does it too. This thing actually measures how much light comes off, how much light is generated. All right, we've got some research to do. I got to go because right now it is going on almost 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I got to be out of here. I came down here to do a couple of videos, actually one video real quick. And then after that, I'm going to go meet up with family and then come back down here and do some gaming. Nah, I'm going to be up with family all day. What am I talking about? So, yeah. But yeah, we're going to be picking up a couple of these. But these are the meters we have to pick up because, again, like I said, our screens pick up at this direct sunlight. And my friend was looking at the videos like, do you have any idea how much light that screen is absorbing? And I was like, how about, because I couldn't, at the time I didn't know the measurements of it. Is that anywhere between 32,000 to 100 lux, 100,000 lux of freaking energy that screen's transferring through. All right, people, I can't wait for the new technology to launch. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time. I got to go, and God bless. We've poured.